why many elderly people struggle to live beyond 80, and how to change that. As modern medicine and technology continue to progress, human life expectancy has reached unprecedented heights. In many parts of the world, particularly in developed nations, it's now common for individuals to live into their 80s or beyond. But beneath the surface of these statistics lies a quiet crisis. While more people are technically living longer, many of them face a sharp decline in health and well-being as they age. It's not just about reaching 80. It's about how we get there and why so many people don't. The truth is, the struggle to live past 80 is rarely about age itself. Instead, it often results from a series of physical, emotional, and lifestyle factors that accumulate over time. Chief among these is the impact of chronic diseases. Heart disease, diabetes, cancer, and strokes continue to be the leading causes of death worldwide, particularly among older adults. Many of these conditions are preventable or manageable if addressed early, yet far too many people delay treatment until the situation becomes critical. Another often overlooked factor is the natural decline of the immune system with age, a process known as immunosenescence. As the body's defense system weakens, the elderly become more vulnerable to infections, inflammation, and illnesses that a younger immune system might easily repel. Recovery also slows down significantly, making even minor injuries or surgeries more dangerous. Alongside immune decline, the aging body also loses muscle and bone mass. Conditions such as sarcopenia and osteoporosis can turn everyday movements into risky challenges. A simple fall could lead to a fracture, and for many older adults, a broken hip can mark the beginning of a rapid and irreversible health decline. Without regular exercise or proper nutrition, these changes occur much faster, making mobility and independence harder to maintain. One of the biggest mistakes people make as they age is becoming less active. As daily responsibilities lessen or physical discomfort increases, it's easy to fall into a sedentary lifestyle. But sitting too much doesn't just weaken the muscles. It slows down circulation, encourages weight gain, and increases the risk of lifestyle-related diseases. Research has shown that even moderate daily activity, like walking for 30 minutes, can dramatically reduce mortality risk. Poor nutrition is another major concern. Many elderly individuals consume enough food, or even too much, but lack the essential nutrients their bodies need. Processed meals, sugary snacks, and low-fiber diets often take the place of nutrient-rich vegetables, fruits, lean proteins, and whole grains. Adding to the challenge, older bodies naturally absorb fewer nutrients from food, making it even more critical to eat well. Beyond the physical, social isolation poses one of the greatest threats to elderly health. Loneliness doesn't just feel bad, it causes real damage. Studies have found that prolonged loneliness has the same impact on the body as smoking a pack of cigarettes daily. It increases the risk of heart disease, cognitive decline, depression, and even premature death. Maintaining strong social bonds, engaging with the community, and feeling connected are as vital to health as diet and exercise. Mental health, too, is frequently overlooked in old age. Anxiety, depression, and cognitive decline often go untreated because they're seen as a normal part of aging. But these issues chip away at a person's quality of life and sense of purpose. Without proper care, they can lead to isolation, loss of motivation, and faster physical decline. Regular mental stimulation, social engagement therapy, and practices like meditation can help keep the mind sharp and the spirit resilient. So, what can we learn from people who not only live past 80, but thrive well into their 90s and beyond? The answer lies in places known as blue zones, regions around the world with unusually high numbers of centenarians. These include Okinawa in Japan, Ikaria in Greece, Sardinia in Italy, Nicoya in Costa Rica, and Loma Linda in California. Although these cultures differ in many ways, they share key lifestyle traits that seem to protect and extend life. In blue zones, people eat primarily plant-based diets filled with legumes, vegetables, fruits, and whole grains. They avoid processed foods and rarely overeat. Physical activity is woven into daily life, not through intense workouts, but through gardening, walking, cooking, and doing chores. These natural movements keep their bodies strong without overwhelming them. Another striking commonality is their deep social connections. Family ties are strong and communities are close-knit. People often live in multi-generational homes or remain closely connected with their neighbors. They also share a strong sense of purpose, whether it's caring for grandchildren, participating in religious practices, or simply tending to their gardens each morning. This reason to wake up gives them motivation, reduces stress, and helps them stay mentally sharp. Science supports the idea that we can age well if we focus on certain key habits. Regular exercise remains the most powerful tool against aging. It strengthens the heart, improves brain function, builds bones, lifts mood, and enhances balance. Importantly, it doesn't have to be extreme. Consistency is more important than intensity. Gentle exercises like swimming, tai chi, and yoga can be life-changing for older adults. Nutrition also plays a crucial role. Diets rich in vegetables, fruits, omega-3 fatty acids, nuts, and minimal red meat support healthy aging. Some evidence suggests that mild calorie restriction or intermittent fasting can extend lifespan, though these approaches should be guided by professionals, especially for older adults. Sleep is often underestimated. Many elderly individuals suffer from poor sleep quality, which affects hormone balance, immune function, and cognitive health. Prioritizing a regular sleep schedule, creating a calming bedtime routine, and seeking treatment for conditions like sleep apnea can make a huge difference. The brain, like any muscle, must be exercised to remain strong. Continuing to learn new things, taking up hobbies, solving puzzles, reading, and having meaningful conversations all help preserve memory and cognitive agility. Neuroplasticity, the brain's ability to adapt, doesn't stop at a certain age. It just needs stimulation to stay active. All of this might sound like a lot, but it can be broken down into a clear, manageable action plan for healthy aging. Regular checkups and early screenings can catch diseases in time to treat them effectively. Establishing a daily movement routine, even something as simple as stretching in the morning and walking in the evening, can help maintain strength and mobility. Eating smart is also essential. The goal isn't to follow extreme diets, but to make small, sustainable changes. Minimizing processed foods, eating more colors on your plate, and choosing whole, real ingredients are excellent starting points. Staying hydrated and avoiding excess sugar are equally important. Equally vital is maintaining social ties. Making an effort to stay in contact with friends and family, joining local groups, or volunteering can fill life with purpose and joy. Some people even find comfort and companionship in pets, which not only reduce loneliness but also encourage physical activity. Finding purpose may be the most powerful longevity secret of all. Whether it's a hobby, a cause, a loved one, or a creative pursuit, having a reason to get out of bed each day brings energy and resilience. It creates momentum, even in the face of physical decline or loss. Finally, nurturing mental and spiritual health adds an invisible but deeply felt layer of protection. Meditation, prayer, gratitude journaling, or simply reflecting on life can create a sense of peace and meaning that no medicine can replicate. In the end, while aging is inevitable, suffering doesn't have to be. We may not be able to turn back the clock, but we can certainly slow it down. By making thoughtful lifestyle choices, learning from the healthiest populations on Earth, and creating routines that support both body and mind, we can do more than just reach 80. We can thrive well beyond it. And that, perhaps, is the true meaning of longevity, not just adding years to life, but life to those years.